one thing worth noting here that's kind of started to stand out as we do get past a little bit of the sample size data here with Geno Smith. I think there's starting to be a bit of a strong argument that Geno might be at his best in more indoor type situations and climate controlled type situations. So interesting stat here. We're 13 starts here with the Hawks, 26 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, 108 quarterback rating when he's indoors. Climate controlled. 4.5% sack rate, plus 0.19 EPA per pass play. That's an advanced analytic stat that gives you a little bit of a keen metric on this kind of stuff. Then when you cross-reference that with him in outdoor situations, 43 touchdowns, 31 interceptions, and 89 quarterback rating. His sack rate doubles to 8.1%, which is kind of interesting. I'm not sure why the weather would necessarily increase the sack rate, but nonetheless, that's what you see. And then his EPA goes from a plus status down to a negative 0.02 EPA pass play there. So quite a stark difference in where he's at from indoor to outdoor. He's 12-13 at home since becoming the starter. 35 touchdowns, 24 interceptions when playing in Lumen. 5-4 in 22, 4-3 in 23, and 3-6. I never like giving win stats to quarterbacks, so make of those what you will on that. I don't really like to ascribe wins and losses to quarterbacks. I think that that's kind of silly, but there is a little bit of a difference in his performance. It's just worth noting. Not asking you to take a lot away from it. Just a statistic I thought was interesting came up this week, and I think does give you a little bit of information on there being a pretty good difference between him playing outdoors to indoors, and that's something that should maybe affect a bit of decision making when thinking about the fact you play majority of your games outdoors.